So hey guys, happy Sunday. It's the start of a new week of vlogs and we are still over here catching up. I don't want to say recovering, but regrouping after Hurricane Milton. So we got back from Ocala on Thursday and I have not left the house since then because it's been a mess. Most of the areas around us have not had power this entire time. So the main roads around us have not had traffic lights. The businesses haven't been open. There's really been no reason to leave. And it's been pretty much impossible to get gas. So I haven't been wanting to drive around my car and use up the gas that I did get before the hurricane. Obviously we have the Tesla, so since we've had power, we don't have to worry too much. But with my own gas, my precious commodity that I filled with the previous weekend, I haven't wanted to just go joyriding around. Plus, you know, right after a disaster, best idea just to stay home. So now it's Sunday. I'm getting stir crazy. I've been in the house since Thursday. I haven't been out. We have storm shutters still up on most of our windows. We have the sliding glass door that we took the shutters off of. And this one, we have a power supply to the fan, so I can't get the shutter completely up on that one. But otherwise, it is still a fortress of darkness in our house. While I am a vampire who absolutely loves the darkness and I love having the room that dark, it's like the best blackout curtains ever, it does start to get a little stir crazy when you can't see out your windows. So I'm ready to go see the outside world, kind of see what's happened since we got back Thursday. Thursday things were still, it was the day after the storm, things were still very much, you know, traffic lights hanging down, palm trees snapped in half, trees uprooted, all that kind of stuff. And now it's been a few days, so people have had a chance to fix those things. I have heard that traffic lights are coming back, maybe not all the way back, but at least coming back. And I just kind of want to go see what's happening out there, see what's happening in the outside world. So we're gonna do a quick little drive around, see what's happening, see if anything's opened up, and go from there. As you guys probably know from watching the weekly vlogs, we use a meal kit called Chef Ami, which is a local meal kit. And they canceled the order last week because obviously the hurricane was almost here, and they texted today that they're fine. They kept power during the entire thing. Up until yesterday morning, they lost power, probably because a lot of times when they're fixing power in one grid, they turn it off at another, and lost all of their food. So they're giving us another credit for this week. No food deliveries 2 weeks in a row, and our Publix, like all the Publixes around the area have been just like, if they're open, they're completely picked over. So Mike was able to find some frozen items yesterday at a Publix pretty far north. And we had like plenty of dry goods. We could have been sitting here just eating pasta for a week and been fine. But he got us some other things to make, and we're making do. So very first world problems, which are a good thing to have right after a hurricane. So let's go see what's happening out there and start the new week. These two, not the least bit concerned about what's happening out there. Completely content to be home and in their own space. Still quite the lines for gas. You find a gas station that has gas, you're gonna be waiting a long time. And that's literally right across the street, 7-Eleven. A little bit of a shorter line, but less pumps, so probably equates to about the same thing. I realize the light is out here still too. So yeah, no lights. Everyone's just having to police themselves on a four-way stop, which isn't really a four-way stop because there's turns and everything, so complicated. Well, Three Balls was open, so we stopped in to have some lunch. Ooh, we got the whipped feta dip. We got this last time too, and it's so good. Very excited for it. Ooh. Chicken, Asian chicken bowl, and the chicken Caesar salad. Both look amazing. Well, happy Monday, everyone. It is 3 p.m. despite the fact that it looks like nighttime in here, thanks to these lovely storm shutters that are blocking me from the outside world. But my Halloween tree is making me happy. So I guess I can actually show it to you guys now, give you a little tour. So here's my specialty ornaments. I got these either at Cracker Barrel or Joann's. Little doggy, you're twisted. And then the large black ornaments I got it at home. The smaller ones came from Michael's along with the smaller ghosties. So there you go. There's my Halloween tree. I don't have a topper for it. Maybe next year I'll find a topper. Ooh, the lighting's gonna be real tough right now, but I am back to work, trying to get back to some normalcy, catching up on some vlogs I missed last week. Can I get better lighting? That's about as good as it's gonna get with a shadow across my face. But using my R2D2 lamp to light the room. So it's fine, it's cozy for working, just not great lighting for vlogging. But yeah, pretty normal day, getting work done. I put up a vlog from Hurricane Milton today. I'm gonna try to have vlogs basically Monday, Wednesday, Friday the next couple weeks because I have so much stuff filmed between resort stays and horror nights. So that's kind of fun. And this evening probably gonna play some Destiny. Very normal, just run-of-the-mill Monday, which we like. After last week was not a run-of-the-mill Monday. This is much preferred. We're having a hurricane dinner over here. So Mike went to a Publix North Tampa on Saturday and found some of the only meat products they still had, which was this Hatch green chili sausage and also some Beyond beef. So we're gonna have tacos tomorrow, but he just grilled those up. And I had a bell pepper in the fridge and some carrots in the freezer. So hurricane dinner. Little face is so hopeful. Oh no, never mind. Back to dad. Hi. Hi. I feel like you're about to jump on me. What's going on? What's going on? Why are we so excited? Oh. Oh my. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well. That was a full Colby moment right there. That was a full Colby. Oh. Mom found the spot. Oh, mom found a spot. That was such a Colby moment. That was such a Colby moment. You're crazy.
Side flop with a leg lift?
Oh, no. We went full like this. He went full like tippy-tappy bow and then flopped over like this. Full cockroach. Full cockroach.
Oh, you did a roach.
Yep, he's dead. Oh, he's alive. Oh, silly dog. So tonight we're having Beyond Beef tacos because that's what Publix had. We like the burgers. We've never had the ground quote-unquote beef. We'll see how it is in tacos. Very makeshift tacos. We got no toppings. We got basically hot sauce and sour cream. That's basically it. And I've got some olives. But that's the situation we're in. Verdict, that was not for me. That was not for me. I don't mind Boca burgers, veggie burgers, any of that. But it's my first time having it as taco meat. It tasted like a veggie burger chopped up. It did not take on the flavors of the taco seasoning whatsoever. So it just tasted very soy, like a Boca burger on a taco. It did not work for me whatsoever. Mike ate some tacos. I ended up making myself a little veggie lasagna that I had in the freezer. Not trying that again. That was not for me. Not that brand at least. Maybe some of the other brands are better, but the Beyond Beef and the crumbles, not for me. So I have gathered my things for a little overnight bag because I'm going back to Horror Nights tomorrow. So I've got my bag packed, but the fun thing is it's like Florida fall supposedly tomorrow, and not like there's a hurricane Florida fall, but supposedly it's gonna be a high of 72 tomorrow and a low of the high 50s. So I'm stoked, but I have everything packed in my bag. I have shorts, t-shirts, leggings, flannels, a hoodie, because you never know. With it being 60 degrees, it looks like it's gonna be windy, so it usually feels a lot colder than 60. But then it can also be Florida where it says it's 65 and it's still humid and doesn't feel cold. So I don't know which version we're getting tomorrow. I won't know until I go outside into it. So I have everything packed. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to Horror Nights tomorrow night and Thursday night, because tomorrow, those 2 days are the good fall weather days, the nice chilly weather days. And then I'm coming back Thursday night afterwards. And I'll be home for the weekend. So working from Sapphire Falls this time. That will be in a separate vlog, at least the Sapphire Falls parts, and obviously the Horror Nights parts will be in separate videos. But we'll see. I'll probably vlog because I'm probably gonna go to Dutch Bros at least, so I'll keep that kind of stuff in here. Bear is sad because mom is leaving again. Oh, but dad is bringing your bed. Aww. Now will he switch?
Poor thing.
Will he switch is the question. Bigger bed. No. No. I'm good. So, good morning everyone. It is Wednesday. I am packing up to drive to Orlando. I'm gonna work from the Sapphire Falls lobby for the day and then Halloween Horror Nights tonight. So let's go to Orlando. Made it to Dutch Bros. Hey guys, happy Friday. It's the end of the week. The storm shutters are mostly off, so it's not a dark dungeon in here anymore. I am exhausted. I just did 2 nights of Horror Nights and drove home last night. Went to bed at 4 a.m. 2 nights ago. Went to bed at 3 a.m. last night. Exhausted. But we're up this morning to help Brittany and Jordan move from their current apartment into their new apartment. And Mike's gonna help Jordan with the furniture and stuff. I'm gonna help Brittany with the boxes. We're gonna help them move. So I'm running off to do that. I was able to get a lot done yesterday at Aventura. I hopped over there and worked there and submitted the grant that I had due today. So I don't really have any pressing deadlines today. I got all that done earlier in the week, but I do have to do some work this afternoon. So first, gonna go help them move, like start to move. We're not doing everything today. We're helping them get some like key pieces over today, and then whatever's left, we're gonna help them tomorrow. So this is just like a short moving trip to help out, and then more tomorrow. So I will catch you guys later. Well, we helped Brittany and Jordan move, which means we were at Casa de Pizza Land. So of course we had to get Casa de Pizza. I'm so excited. Casa wings and Peter Dinklage on hot ones. So hey guys, it is already the weekend and I've been editing the vlog and I realized that I did not finish the vlog and I look kind of crazy in this lighting, but the storm shutters are off, so you're getting a mixture of evening lighting and the Christmas tree, or Halloween tree, I should say. So a quick recap of the week, because this is a very short vlog, I realized. Hurricane Milton came and went. Last weekend, things were still very odd around here. This weekend, things are pretty much back to normal. All the streetlights are fixed. I haven't been to Publix yet, so I don't know what the public situation is, but I'm pretty sure everything's pretty normal there. Gas stations seem to be recovered. They seem to be back to normal by this point. A week later, everything here is pretty normal. There's still some down palm trees and that kind of stuff that need to be chopped up. There's tree branches everywhere. A whole lot of like yard debris people are waiting to pick up. But in general, just over a week later, life is pretty much back to normal here in our area. Had a good time at Halloween Horror Nights Wednesday and Thursday. We did in fact get the cold weather. It was fantastic. Wednesday night was actually very cold. By the end of it, Sarah and I stayed till close, and at 2 a.m. it was pretty darn cold. That was lovely. It was great to actually have a couple of cold nights of Halloween Horror Nights. Who knows if we'll get any more this season. I'm only planning to be there for the final days at this point. I'm not going back until then. Fingers crossed for like a chilly Halloween. That'd be fantastic. But you never know with Florida. So when I saw those weather forecasts for Wednesday, Thursday, I was like, I'm going. It was very busy nights in the fog. I think everyone else that was local had the same idea, but it was a lot of fun. Successfully helped Brittany and Jordan move into their new place. In fact, we did so much on Friday that we didn't have to go back on Saturday. So perk of moving an apartment versus moving an entire house. Like the past couple moves, Mike and I have had like an entire house worth. They've had an apartment, so they don't have nearly as much stuff or nearly as much furniture. So it really wasn't bad. Plus Jordan had a coworker come help. So the guys got like all the furniture pretty easily. Like we got plenty done on Friday, so that they had a different crew of helpers on Saturday. So we didn't feel like we needed to go back for that because we had pretty much everything moved out except for like little things on Friday. So that was fun, helping them out and getting to see Miu and Spinks and having a little time with them as they move to their new place. So yeah, that's pretty much the catch up of this week. I am weekly vlogging right now, and so this new one has already started, but I realized that I didn't sign off for this because Friday night we were very tired. We did, however, start watching Survivor 38 because I don't think I've talked about this yet. Here, let me put the camera down. I was like, let me just hold it this whole time, but I'm talking longer than I expected. So I haven't gotten to tell this story on the vlog because it happened during the month I wasn't vlogging. Back in September, I got to meet 2 of the players from Survivor 38. So you guys know how much of a diehard Survivor fan I am, right? I've watched, I think, every season except for one at this point because I caught up. I watched all the old seasons that I hadn't watched during the pandemic, and I made it all the way to 1 season left. And then I got too busy and I haven't watched it yet. So someday I'll watch that final season. But Survivor 38 happened, it was filmed in 2018, aired in 2019, and I definitely watched it. There might even be vlogs on my channel with me talking about it. I don't know. I'm not gonna dig through because it would be impossible to find. But one of the players from Survivor 38 is a big Halloween Horror Nights fan. And so he and I have been interacting on Twitter the past couple years. I don't remember when I first noticed that he was in the Halloween Horror Nights community, but at some point I noticed he was tweeting Halloween Horror Nights stuff, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is Gavin from Survivor. Why is he tweeting about Halloween Horror Nights? And realized that he was really funny. So he would jump into Twitter conversations about Halloween Horror Nights and was very funny. Followed each other, realized that he watched my content at times. He was definitely integrated into the Horror Nights Twitter community. So that is Gavin. He was on season 38. Spoiler alert, if you're gonna watch the show, he was the runner-up for season 38. And his now bestie was on the season with him, Rick Devens. Rick Devens is one of my favorite Survivor players of all time just because he's hilarious. He's like the class clown type of personality. So just as far as personalities on Survivor goes, he's one of my absolute favorites. And so the 2 of them are besties. So I saw them posting that they were coming to Halloween Horror Nights, and Gavin gave me their dates, and it was while I was there. We talked back and forth. I'm pretty sure we were going to meet up intentionally, but one of the nights I was in Dead Coconut, Rick Devens just came walking in, so it was still really quiet. So I caught his attention, and we'd interacted as well on Twitter. So I waved and he recognized me. He knew who I was immediately. We chatted, it was super fun. We got a picture together, and then he told me like Gavin and the rest of the group were on their way. So a little while later, Gavin showed up. He came over, the 3 of us had a whole chat, all Halloween Horror Nights stuff. They were super, super nice. Gavin came back over later. We got another picture together. We got a picture with the three of us. I gave them RIP tour buttons because they listened to the podcast, and it was just really fun. They were super nice. They were super jazzed to meet a Survivor fan because, you know, it's been like 5 years since their season was on, so they get recognized, but not like a crazy amount. So we had a blast. And then after that, like Gavin and I just started messaging each other, becoming more friends. And we were gonna run some houses together. It didn't work out for this year, so we were like, next year we'll do it. And then, anyway, long story short, on Wednesday, I was back in the Dead Coconut Club with Sarah and Jess, and up walks Gavin. Now, Gavin lives in Tennessee, so I was shocked to see him back in Dead Coconut. Is this camera blurry? I swear to goodness, if I've been talking this whole time, it's been blurry. He was back in Orlando for some secret things that I cannot talk about yet, but if they come to fruition, I will definitely share with you guys. So he was in Orlando just for the day. So he wasn't going to Horror Nights, but he had to come to Dead Coconut because he loves Dead Coconut. And so he hung out with us. So we spent probably like 2.5 hours hanging out. He opened the door for me to ask all of my Survivor nerd questions. So we had a nice like 2-hour long conversation about Survivor and his experience and all of that stuff. And so when I got home, I was ready to start watching Survivor 38 again, because now I have all of this like backstory and all of his personal experience with it, so I wanted to watch it again. So we started watching that Friday night. So we've only watched 2 episodes so far, but it's really fun getting to watch the season back now that I know Gavin and Rick. So very fun. So if you want to watch a season of Survivor with someone who loves Halloween Horror Nights and Universal and Disney, watch season 38 and cheer on Gavin. So that's been really fun as a Survivor nerd and diehard fan. Like, never thought I'd get to be friends with a former player, but here I am, and now Gavin and I are besties. So we had a great time hanging out, and that was a highlight of our Wednesday, girls night, plus Gavin for the first part, and then he went off to dinner and we had girls night at Horror Nights, and it was great. So yeah, that's my big news from the past week. I am gonna go ahead and sign off this vlog because it is Sunday night and I need to finish editing this so I can go up for you guys tomorrow. There will be at least 2 more Halloween Horror Nights vlogs, and I think I'm gonna do 1 mega resort vlog that's gonna have Dockside, Cabana, Retro, and Sapphire all in one vlog, because I had those planned to be separate, but now I'm running out of time because Friday I did not get a vlog up, so, and then the hurricane I didn't get vlogs up. So I believe that Wednesday will be a Halloween Horror Nights vlog, Friday will be a resort vlog, and then next week, weekly vlog, Horror Nights vlog, and then whatever I film during the final nights of Horror Nights, and that will end the Halloween Horror Nights chapter for HHN 33 and start setting us up for Vlogmas, which I'll talk more about in next week's vlog. So hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys enjoyed this little tiny weekly vlog, and I'll be back again next week. Since it is spooky season, I'm gonna say it, stay safe, stay spooky, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.